Hello children, welcome to today's English class. Today I am going to teach you a very beautiful poem of your English textbook. But children, before that, let's have an activity. Children, you recall the story The Lion and the Mouse and tell me who is there? Yes, there is a lion and a mouse. Children, your question is, who seems to be superior here? Good. Here, the lion is the superior. He is the most powerful animal of the jungle. Okay? Children, now see these pictures carefully and tell me here who seems to be superior? Lion? No. Here, though the lion is most powerful animal of the jungle, but here the lion is trapped by a hunter and he is in a net and he cannot save himself. So he needs the help of a mouse who is very tiny and small creatures of the jungles. Okay children? So you tell me now who is the superior? Very good. The mouse is the superior. The mouse is the superior here. Okay? So children, what you learned from this story? This story tells us that you cannot judge anyone's ability by its size. So children, today we will also learn a beautiful poem which will give you such type of message which will be very useful to your life. Okay children, let's start. Children, you all close your books fast and listen to me carefully and recite the poem. Okay? The mountain and the squirrel. The mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel, and the former called the latter little prig. One replied, "You are doubtless very big, but all sorts of feather must be taken in together to make up a ear and a spear." Okay? Next. And I think it no disgrace to occupy my place. If I am not as large as you, you are not as small as I, and not half so spry. I will not deny you make a very pretty squirrel trade. Talents differ, all is well and wisely put. If I can't carry forest on my back, neither can you crack a nut. Okay children, this poem is written by an American poet, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay children, you all now open your books and recite the poem again with me once more. The mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel, and the former called the latter little prig. One replied, "You are doubtless very big, but all sorts of feather must be taken in together to make up a ear and a spear." Okay children? Next. And I think it no disgrace to occupy my place. If I am not as large as you, you are not as small as I, and not half so spry. I will not deny you make a very pretty squirrel trade. Talents differ, all is well and wisely put. If I can't carry forest on my back, neither can you crack a nut. Okay children? Good. You all practice these poems at your home. Children, now tell me, who is here? Yes, he is an American poet whose name is Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he has written this poem, The Mountain and the Squirrel. Okay? Children, let us discuss the meaning of some unfamiliar words. First, quarrel. It means angry arguments. Second, little prig. It means a little proud creature. Here the mountain calls the squirrel a little prig. That means a proud little squirrel. Next, bun. Bun means a small cake containing dried fruits. See the pictures. Here is a bun. But students, here the poet Ralph Waldo Emerson has named the squirrel as bun. Okay, so it is written in capital letter. Okay, here the meaning refers to the squirrel. Next, reply. It means answer. Okay. Next, doubtless. It means without any doubts. Children, next, sphere. It means the world. See the picture of world. Okay. Next, disgrace. It means shame. Okay. Next, occupy. It means to hold. Next, spry. It means full of life and energy. Next, deny. It means refuse. Then, crack. It means break. See the picture of a cracked knot. Okay. The last one is weather. It means the temporary atmospheric conditions at a place for a short time. Okay. See what type of weather it is? Yes, it is a rainy weather. Okay, children? Children, let us discuss the poem line by line. Okay? The mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel, and the former called the latter little prig. Children, here the poem starts with the quarrel, between the mountain and the squirrel. Okay? So why there is quarrel? Because the former called the latter little prig. Here the former refers to the mountain and the latter refers to the squirrel. Okay? The quarrel begins with the calling of the mountain little prig to the squirrel. Okay? Children, see, in this part, the mountain mocks at the squirrel for its small size and most probably for not giving any special attention and importance to the mountain for its big size. Okay? Let's see what happened. Bun replied, "You are doubtless very big, but all sorts of weather must be taken in together to make up a year and a sphere." Children, in this part, see, Bun is there. Who is Bun? Yes. Here, the poet Ralph Waldo Emerson has named the squirrel as Bun because the bun is very small in size and the squirrel is also very small in size. So, he has named the squirrel as Bun. So, what does Bun answer? Bun answers, "You are doubtless very big." That means here Bun accepts that the mountain is very big in size. But he also continues his argument saying that all kinds of things, however small or big, has its own importance and they all stay together for the existence of the earth. Everything has a reason of their existence. Likewise, all the seasons, that means all the weather, stay together to make a complete year in the earth. And in the absence of any one weather can disturb the earth. Okay, children? Children, next. "And I think it no disgrace to occupy my place. If I am not as large as you, you are not as small as I, and not half so spry." In this part, The squirrel says that it has no problem with its small size, and he also states that it is not any matter of dishonor to have a small place on this earth as a small creature. And he also comments to the mountain that his small size has its own benefits, and due to of its small size, it can move from one place to another and can be more active than others. He also states the mountain that due to of its big size, it cannot be active half of it. Okay? Next children, I will not deny you make a very pretty squirrel track. In these two lines, squirrel accepts that the mountain can make a squirrel track on its back through the forest. Okay? Next, talent stiffer, all is well and wisely put. Children, remember the whole poem lies on these two lines. The message of the whole poem is talent stiffer, all is well and wisely put. It means God is the creator of this whole world and He has given us different talents to all. And all is well organized and wisely put by God in their right place in this earth. Okay? If I can't carry forest on my back, neither can you crack a nut. Children, the poem does not end here. The argument between the mountain and the squirrel still continues. And these two lines draws a comparison between the mountain and the squirrel. Okay? The mountain has the talent to carry forest on its back, but it cannot crack a nut. But the squirrel has the talent to crack a nut, but it cannot carry a forest on its back. So both the mountain and the squirrel has important role on this earth. Both are important for the nature. Okay? So from this poem, we learnt a message that God has given us different talents. We should not feel proud for any of our talents. Everything has its own values, everything has its own limits, and everything has its own importance in this beautiful earth. Okay, children? Children, let us discuss some comprehension questions of this poem. Okay? Question number 1. What is the poem about? Children, see the poem is here and you find the answer. What is the poem about? Yes, the poem is about the quarrel between the mountain and the squirrel. Quarrel between the mountain and the squirrel. Okay. Next, who had a quarrel? Yes, the mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel. The mountain and the squirrel had a quarrel. Okay. Next, what does the former refer to and the latter? Okay. Children, see here the former refers to the mountain and the latter refers to the squirrel. Okay. The former refers to the home. Mountain. And the letter refers to whom? Good. To the squirrel. Okay, children. Okay. Next, who started the quarrel? Very good. Who started the quarrel? The mountain started the quarrel. Answer is the mountain. Next, who called whom little pig? She, the farmer, called the letter little pig. So, who is the farmer here? Very good. The mountain is the farmer here. So, answer is the mountain. Okay. Next, what makes up a year? Find out the answers. Very good. All sorts of weather makes up a year. Okay. So answer is all sorts of weather. Okay. Okay, children. Next, the mountain is big. What it can do and what cannot? Children, answer what the mountain can do and what cannot. Yes, the mountain can carry forest on its back but cannot crack a nut. Can carry forest on its back but cannot crack a nut. Okay, children. Next, the squirrel is small. What it can do and what cannot. Find out the answers. Okay? Yes, the squirrel can crack a nut but cannot carry forest on its back. The squirrel can crack a nut but cannot carry forest on its back. Okay, children. Next, all is well means dash. Talents differ, all is well and wisely put. Tell me what is the answers? All is in proper order. Okay. Okay, children. Next, the last one is wisely put means dash. Good. Everything has been blessed by God has been placed by God in its right place. Okay, children. Next, children, Finally, what we learned today? Today we learned some meanings of unfamiliar words from this poem of The Mountain and the Squirrel. And also we identified and evaluated the attitude of the mountain and the squirrel. And finally we realized the importance of tiny creatures in the sphere too. We should remember that we should not judge anyone's ability by their size. Okay? Children, this is all about today's class. Thank you. Bye-bye.